Greetings, everyone. I am Charmaine Jane Duyak, and together with Sanya Pyang, we will be talking about the ethics of artificial intelligence, written by Nick Bostrom and Eliezer Yudkowsky. The presentation outline is as follows: Author biographies, overview, ethics in machine learning and other domain-specific AI algorithms, artificial general intelligence, machines with moral status, minds with exotic properties, superintelligence, and finally, the conclusion. Nick Bostrom is a Swedish philosopher and professor at the University of Oxford. He is known for his work in the fields of ethics, existential risk, and the philosophy of artificial intelligence. As the founding director of the Future of Humanity Institute at the University of Oxford, Bostrom has focused on addressing global challenges that arise from emerging technologies, including AI. He has been a key figure in discussions about the ethical considerations surrounding AI, raising awareness about the risks and opportunities associated with the development of advanced machine intelligence. Currently, Nick is actively engaging with policymakers as he advocates for responsible AI development, emphasizing the need for ethical frameworks and governance structures. Next, we have Eliezer Yudkowsky. He is an American researcher, writer, and advocate in the field of artificial intelligence and rationality. Yudkowsky co-founded the Singularity Institute of Artificial Intelligence in 2000. It is dedicated to addressing the long-term impact of artificial general intelligence and ensuring its development is aligned with human values.
In the abstract of the Ethics of Artificial Intelligence by Bostrom and Yudkowsky, it was mentioned that a new set of ethical issues have emerged since the rise of AI. The paper discusses these issues in 5 sections, followed by a conclusion at the end. The first section, Ethics in Machine Learning and Other Domain-Specific AI Algorithms, is about issues that may happen in the future with AI. The second section is about Artificial General Intelligence. This is about the challenges in ensuring that artificial general intelligence operates safely as it approaches human intelligence. The third section is about machines with moral status. This is about how and in what situations can AI have a moral status. The fourth section, Minds with Exotic Properties, is about how AIs might differ from humans based on Bostrom and Yudkowsky's ethical assessment of AIs. And the fifth section is about superintelligence. This section is about the issues associated with making AIs more intelligent than humans and how to ensure that this intelligence is put to good use.
Let's talk about ethics in machine learning and other domain-specific AI algorithms. This segment delves into imminent challenges in the realm of AI, exploring diverse dimensions that may shape its future. First, we have the algorithmic bias and discrimination. We confront the unsettling scenario of a bank's AI algorithm accused of racial bias. Despite supposed blindness to race, statistical disparities raise concerns about algorithmic complexity, especially in sensitive domains. Moving forward, we have the role of AI in modern society. We spotlight the escalating influence of AI in contemporary society, often subtly integrated. The emphasis lies not only on power and scalability, but also on transparency and comprehension. particularly when AI supplants tasks traditionally handled by humans. The third one is transparency and predictability in AI. A critical focus is transparency and predictability. Drawing a parallel with legal precedent, this underscores the need for consistent outcomes. Citizens require anticipation, creating a stable environment where AI decisions can be comprehended and lives effectively planned. The fourth one, challenges in machine ethics. Navigating through the terrain of ethics, we note similarities with machine challenges. Yet, when AI handles cognitive tasks with social implications, it inherits the ethical quandaries. An opaque loan rejection serves as an example, highlighting the frustrations arising from non-transparent AI decisions. Fifth, robustness against manipulation. Security takes the forefront as we stress the necessity for AI robustness, particularly in scenarios like bomb detection. Human manipulation seeks exploitable flaws, making the integrity of AI systems paramount, especially in security-focused applications. Sixth, accountability and responsibility. Shifting gears, questions emerge about accountability when AI systems fail. Contrasted with the bureaucratic structures, where responsibility is often diffused, identifying the individual culpable for AI failures poses a unique challenge.
I'm sure you have heard of AI. What about AGI? Do you know what the G in AGI stands for? Today, we delve into the realm of Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. This term represents the pursuit of true artificial intelligence that mirrors human generality. Without a doubt, achieving this comes with its challenges. In this section, we learn what is AGI, why is it a thing, and try to explore the ethical dimensions of Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. Despite the victories of AI in specific domains like chess, there's a consensus among AI professionals and researchers that something crucial is missing in these AI systems, and that is the idea of generality. Human intelligence is described as significantly more generally applicable than non-human intelligence. Take, for example, a bee and a beaver. A bee excels in making hives. A beaver is good at creating dams. A task-specific AI is the same, but we humans are different. We have the ability to learn and apply knowledge across diverse situations. If we watch someone do something, we can adapt our intelligence to various tasks and domains. This is what Artificial General Intelligence is trying to achieve. AGI intends to operate across many novel contexts that cannot be predicted in advance, mirroring the adaptability and versatility of human intelligence. However, ethical issues arise because of this. Human intelligence is described as being able to foresee the consequences of millions of different actions across domains. Similarly, for AGI to act safely in many domains, it needs to specify good behavior in terms of extrapolating the distant consequences of its actions. Human intelligence also involves considering the distant consequences of actions and making decisions based on non-local criteria. With AGIs, there is the challenge of designing AI systems that can operate safely across thousands of contexts, including those not specifically envisioned by designers or users. Artificial general intelligence needs to think like a human engineer concerned about ethics. Human intelligence involves ethical cognition, and AGI is expected to address ethical considerations in its design and behavior, considering consequences and safety. From that, we can say that AGI brings unique safety challenges. Unlike a nuclear reactor where engineers envision specific events, AGI operates in diverse, unpredictable contexts. The toaster analogy illustrates this. A toaster doesn't foresee consequences, but AGI must. It's not just about local behavior, it's about extrapolating or predicting consequences in unforeseen situations. But verifying AGI safety poses challenges as AI programmers can't predict its behavior in all contexts, unlike checking a general software for bugs.
Let's delve into machines with moral status and explore when and how artificial intelligence might be attributed with moral significance. Imagine you have different things or beings. Let's call them X. Now, this fancy phrase X has moral status. Basically, this means that some of these things or beings are important in a moral way. Why? Well, because they count morally all on their own, not because of anything else. It's like saying, hey, these things are special in a moral sense, and we need to think about how we should treat them. Now, here's the important part. Because X counts morally in its own right, it is permissible or impermissible to do things to it for its own sake. This means, based on how much they matter morally, there are certain things we should or should not do to them. If something is morally important or has a moral status, we have rules about how we should treat it. We can't just do anything we want to do to it. There are ethical do's and don'ts. Next, ethical treatment of beings. Rocks versus humans. Consider the ethical treatment of beings, drawing a stark contrast between rocks and humans. Unlike rocks, humans have moral status. Treating someone as an end involves respecting their interests and well-being, guided by a moral side constraints like refraining from causing harm without consent. Importance of moral status. Just as humans make ethical decisions about beings with moral status, we must extend this consideration to AI. The text emphasizes that current AI lacks moral status, but the discussion about moral permissibility becomes crucial as these technologies play an increasingly significant role in our lives. The idea is to approach the use of AI and ML ethically, just as we would with beings that have moral status, ensuring decisions align with ethical principles in areas like loans, medical applications, and other social functions. Shifting our focus to the present state of artificial intelligence and its relationship with moral status. Currently, artificial intelligence lacks moral status. In simple terms, this means that we can modify, copy, or terminate AI programs without facing ethical constraints. Why? Because our primary ethical responsibilities are directed towards our fellow humans, not the AI entities we create. This establishes a distinction between the treatment of AI and beings with a recognized moral status, like humans. Attributes grounding moral status. Now let's delve into these attributes. The two key factors are sentience and sapience. Sentience refers to the capacity for experience such as pain, while sapience encompasses higher intelligence, self-awareness, and being a reason-responsive agent. These attributes are crucial in understanding the potential moral standing of AI entities. Now let's go to the two principles crucial for determining the moral status of AI entities. The first one is substrate non-discrimination. If two beings, let's say AI entities, have the same functionality and experience but differ only in the substrate of their implementation, like the materials that they are made of, these beings should be accorded the same moral status. Rejecting this principle might be akin to adopting a position resembling racism. In simpler terms, it asserts that the material an AI is made of should not impact its moral standing. The second one is ontogeny non-discrimination. Moving on to another principle, this asserts that if two beings, in this case AI entities, share functionality and conscious experience but differ in how they came into existence, they should have the same moral status. It rejects the idea that the artificial nature of AI, or how it was created, affects its moral standing. This underlines a stance that the origin of AI should not impact how we morally evaluate it.
In the realm of artificial intelligence, the exploration of minds with exotic properties opens up a fascinating world of philosophical and ethical considerations. This section, Minds with Exotic Properties, considers how artificial intelligence might differ from humans. According to Bostrom and Yudkowsky, AI could have exotic properties, which are the following: non-sentient sapience, variable subjective rate of time, and capacity for rapid reproduction. Unlike human beings, whose sentience is closely tied to familiar behavioral patterns and cognitive architectures, artificial intelligence might exhibit human-like behavior without sharing our consciousness. Now, this raises intriguing questions about the moral status of a non-sentient person and how it compares to a sentient individual. One exotic property worth delving into is the subjective rate of time. Imagining a scenario where a human intellect is uploaded onto a digital computer, the resulting AI could perceive time at a drastically different rate than a biological human brain. If this upload were to run on a faster computer, it might experience the external world as slowdown, posing unique ethical challenges. For instance, should the duration of an AI's experience, especially in legal contexts, be measured in objective or subjective time? This concept gives rise to the principle of subjective rate of time, suggesting that the subjective duration of an experience should take precedence in cases where duration holds normative significance. Another set of exotic properties revolves around AI reproduction. Unlike human reproduction with its complex biological processes and time constraints, AI could rapidly duplicate itself, leading to exponential growth. This challenges established ethical norms surrounding reproductive freedom and societal responsibilities. For example, a population of AI uploads engaging in rapid reproduction might find themselves facing resource scarcity, prompting a re-evaluation of mid-level ethical principles applicable to contemporary human societies.
Lastly, we're going to talk about superintelligence. We must explore first the superintelligence hypothesis. This is proposed by Good in 1965. It envisions a scenario where a highly intelligent AI continuously enhances its own capabilities, creating an intelligence explosion. Next, achieving superintelligence. It's not just a theoretical concept. Methods include AI redesigning itself or simply increasing processing speed. Vinge in 1993 even suggests that accelerating brain speed could result in significant subjective thinking time. Then we have ethical challenges of superintelligence. As we journey deeper, we encounter profound ethical challenges. Bostrom defines superhuman intelligence as an existential risk, posing the potential to drastically alter or even annihilate Earth-originating intelligent life. It's not just an advancement, it's a critical consideration for our very existence. The fourth one is cognitive biases in AI ethics. Yudkowsky warns about cognitive biases. It draws our attention to cognitive biases in AI ethics. The good story bias is highlighted, underlining the complexity of predicting AI ethics due to the vast design space. Our biases could significantly impact the ethical development of AI. The debate on control takes center stage. Kurzweil in 2005 argues for the inherent uncontrollability of intelligence. On the contrary, Yudkowsky suggests the possibility of stable utility functions in self-modifying minds. Whoever controls the initial programming has far-reaching consequences. AI paradigms for ethical development. Consideration of AI paradigms becomes crucial. Certain approaches like Bayesian AI offer predictability in ethical development. This signifies a deliberate and thoughtful path toward the ethical integration of AI into our society. Historical metaphor and ethical stagnation. Yudkowsky cautions us with a historical metaphor, warning against creating a stable AI with fixed ethical perspectives. He draws parallels with historical ethical stagnation, urging us to avoid repeating mistakes from our past. Lastly, ultimate challenge of machine ethics. Our exploration concludes with the ultimate challenge, building an AI that surpasses its creator's ethics. Yudkowsky stresses the importance of understanding ethical questions and committing to human superior niceness in AI development. This isn't just about creating intelligence, it's about ensuring it aligns with our values and principles.
In conclusion, as artificial intelligence becomes more human-like in its thinking, new ethical challenges emerge. AI algorithms might take on social roles requiring transparency and predictability in their design. Advanced AI algorithms may operate in unpredictable situations, demanding new safety measures and ethical considerations. AIs with highly developed mental states could have moral status, possibly being considered as persons with different rules than those that exist now. The future possibility of AIs with superhuman intelligence raises the complex task of defining algorithms for super-ethical behavior. And while these challenges may seem futuristic, they are likely to arise, providing valuable directions for present-day research.